Alright everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to City Skylines. This will be episode 28 of our Let's Play. Oh my god, I love the city from this angle over here. It's just, especially up in Old Town, you know, it is just so beautiful. It really is. At least that's Old Town, and of course that's the industrial area. But yeah, you know, welcome back to New Ungrateful, guys. I just had to, you know, because once I caught my eye on this angle, it looked so beautiful because of the nighttime and, you know, all the lights. Especially up here, it looks so beautiful from, you know, a far angle, you know, up there in Old Town, especially some of the bridges. And it would help if, A, we didn't have congestion, which you can't really see much of because it kind of renders out upon zooming out. But of course you could see all the polluted water, and yeah, that still looks beautiful. Nice and beautiful on our shorelines, because, you know, why not have shit tasting fish, you know, instead of, you know, the real thing? Why not have that? But either way, we don't have any demand for commercial yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna hold off on that for a little while. But in the meantime, we are gonna get some more residential kind of zoned in here around Newfoundland. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably space it out from the industrial zones a little bit. Give it just a little bit of space. Nothing too fancy. Here we are. Probably fit it properly near the power station, or whatever you want to call it. But here we are. We got ourselves a road that is gonna stretch around kind of sharply. Not too sharp, but you know, it's just gonna stretch around. And yeah. Here we go. I'm trying to get it so I can actually gridlock this spot, but it doesn't seem like I can properly do so. We are gonna possibly kind of cut it off there. Of course, we just knocked down 2 buildings without, you know, actually giving it some thought. I'm just one of those people, guys, that just never wants to think before acting, but, you know, we all do that sometimes in our lives. I just noticed that the budget was running out because of the daytime, or at least the time of day. Yeah, you know what, daytime would work a little bit better. So let's give them their stuff and whatever it is that they like, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole 9 yards, the whole holes. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna give them back everything that they need to keep thriving, especially their planes, because, you know, who doesn't like planes? Who doesn't like planes? Anyway, get ourselves some more roads kind of going through here. I'm gonna try to get it as gridlocked as I possibly can. Of course, we don't want to do too much of that, because then it's just gonna look really, really awful. Here we go. Get it over here a little bit. And then, of course, here we go. That's right. That fit right in there just perfectly. And then I think what we should do is maybe fill up this area a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do that. I think that would be okay. You know, why not? Give them a little miniature cul-de-sac of some sort. Dexter Street. This is probably where Dexter's laboratory is gonna be, if anyone here even remembers that shit. But we should just, you know, for the sake of traffic, you know, get a road right there. You know, 'cause why not? We are gonna add a little spot right there for stores and stuff. And we're gonna make this all another development. This would be like residential hall, if you want to call it that. Well, not even residential hall. It'll sound really weird as residential hall. Residential estates, maybe. Who knows what we'll do with that information. But you know what? We'll actually probably just zone what we need for now. We don't need too much, so let's go ahead, get rid of all that, and maybe reduce it to that point. There we go. Of course, we just basically screwed ourselves, didn't we? Nope. We did not screw ourselves. We actually managed to prevent ourselves from being screwed. You know what I mean? Anywho, got some houses that are probably... Yep, we got one house that is about ready to pop out like a little baby. We gonna go ahead and bring all of this water supply around. Doesn't look like we really need more right now, but it is starting to kind of get a little bit low. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna link up that street with water. We're gonna go ahead and link up this street. Alright, and then of course, there we are. Oh boy, space is already occupied, apparently. Space ain't occupied. There we go. I guess I was just doing it wrong. And of course, we don't really need water going through that street, so these people, everyone that moves in on that street, they will need to walk out into the middle of traffic, you know, whatever traffic even comes through here, and they will have to get their water supply from there. You know, if someone wants to take a bath, and they're walking out right here to get their water, and yeah, that's just how it goes. But you know, we do have a little bit of demand for industrial and offices, so we could possibly, we could bring some industrial over here a little bit, maybe around the block, these guys definitely need the right of way. Like, I swear, these guys especially over here, because they're getting really backed up. God, I never thought I would see this actually getting, like, backed up like this. Like, holy crap. Like, do these guys all have the right-of-way here on Pierce Street? These guys need a stop sign. These guys need a stop sign. Everyone needs a damn stop sign. Everyone's a goddamn junkie for stop signs. Oh, boy. Get them a stop sign here in the development. Get these guys a stop sign. Stop sign here, stop sign there. Everywhere. Yeah, stop sign everywhere. Here we go. Get ourselves stop signs going through here. Alright, there we are. Yeah, we don't need any more in that area. I think these guys are all good on, you know, getting the right of way. Just about, at least. Here we go. Alright. Well, these guys are good. Just about. Anyway, let's see here what we can do to divert traffic. We could, and this is just a thought, we don't have too much traffic over here. So what if we diverted traffic, or possibly, you know what, it probably wouldn't even work because of the park and all the services. We could probably find a way to divert traffic, but I'm trying to figure out how we could do that. Like, I guess I'm just gonna have to upgrade this road somehow. Like, I really just don't know how the hell to really just get everything fixed. 'Cause these people over here, they're doing okay, sort of. Then of course you get over here and, you know, they're all backed up. So high school seems okay, but then of course we might need to upgrade the roads a little bit. So let's start doing that, guys. Let's go ahead and we will move the park right on over here. Everyone's happy and bipolar at the same time. You know, everyone's happy and sad. Get the police station kind of moved over here. And anything else? Any other? Here we go. We're gonna move that stuff over here so that way these kids have a huge ass playground. So we are gonna get an industrial park over here. So we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep on upgrading the road, and yeah, we're gonna get it so that way it can extend all the way out to the intersection here. So there we go. Seems like traffic is starting to divert a little bit better. We do have to deal with the zoning a little bit more. Here we go. Alright, so basically, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what to do here. We got our industrial. We are gonna put our commercial back on, and here we go. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this industrial. Okay, so we don't need any more industrial zones being fixed, so we are good in that regard. And here we go. There we are. So we got these guys fixed up. These guys might need to be fixed up too. Here we go. Alright, well now that these guys are all fixed up, they can go back to going to the stadiums and plotting their terrorist attacks and whatever they do. Maybe even go over to the aquarium. So yeah, looks like it's actually starting to handle itself a little bit more. Don't you guys think? Like, this is starting to clear up a little bit more. I mean, it looks a little bit better, I guess you could say. I mean, it's starting to kind of clear up a little bit. But then again, we should probably upgrade this. I wonder what would happen if we upgraded that road. That part of Pierce Street. I think that would allow traffic to kind of divert a little bit more. We are going to need to upgrade, or we're going to need to update the budget, because apparently the citizens live in a city where the budget is never set for the night. And then, of course, for the night, once it's finally put into place, it's never set for the day. So these people don't know if the city's actually going to thrive the next day. So, you know, making these citizens live in fear, and that's always good. It's always good. Put a little fear into these guys. Gonna start diverting these guys a little bit more. I didn't want to start diverting traffic. I didn't want to start making traffic a little bit easier to flow through right here, because I don't know, it just didn't look super good. But then again, it might actually help us. Then again, I could possibly kind of cut the line basically right here and just have 2 lanes right here and then have 3 lanes for this side right here. So these guys are going to start flowing a little bit easier. So there we are. Oh, now we have... Okay, I didn't even look at that before. We had a very low weekly income. We were at negative like $37,000 of our weekly income. That was just insane right there. But I think within these within the high density residential, we could get some office buildings kind of along maybe the sides here, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, no, we have, I guess, some spots where it's quite alright. Let me see here. So we could possibly have more residential, or no, not even residential, I'm talking about industrial, actually going along maybe this road right here. So let's go ahead and we will... Oh, this park here is, what is this, a dog park? Yeah, it's kind of blocking everything, so without knocking down businesses, actually, you know what, just to keep traffic from having to get backed up more than necessary, I'm going to put it right there. We're going to do that. Put all these little I'm gonna put a nice strip of land back here. Completely just bend this out as far as possible. So there we go. I mean, we could have looped around the aquarium, but, you know, who wants to stare at, who wants to go into corporate, into, you know, into that business management bullshit for however long, and then have to stare at the back of a freaking aquarium? It's like staring at the back of a freaking grocery store. It's hideous. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Either way, got our office zones in here. So then we're gonna, of course, have to give them their stupid water and whatever stupid other stuff that they want. These people will be half office, half residential, so it's basically a halfway house if you want to consider it that. This might be a landmark of its own, a halfway house. It'll be, you know, it'll be an office building. It'll probably be Dunder Mifflin from The Office on one side, and then it'll be little Timmy and his family's house on the other side. So here we go. We have to link up the waters, so let's go ahead and do that. We are gonna bring the water up here, mostly for these guys up here. So let's go ahead and we will do that. Here we go. Oh, water supply just went down very much because daytime came back, so we have to bring the budget back to the way it was. These people were kind of living in anarchy for a second. Give them maximum education and give them whatever it is that they need so that they can continue doing their dumb terroristic shit. So there we go. We resume the game. I didn't want to say repaused. That sounds weird as hell. I mean, come on, people. Are these people that ungrateful? Like, oh yeah, I don't want to stop crying about my water supply soon enough. You know, I mean, they get it, and then of course they're like, oh, well, where is it? Well, I mean, it's right in front of you, you dipshit. So, that being said, go ahead, get rid of some of these buildings of people that didn't want to stay loyal. They just went to some other city. And, yeah. How is Old Town, by the way? People are still continuing to do their weird shit where they stay in one lane and don't filter properly. There is a lot of people in Old Town. Holy crap. Let's see about some of these guys. Oh my god, I'm surprised there's not more people living around here. You know, that there's not more people walking around. You know, I think that would be nice. Although, what the hell? Oh, I thought this was, commercial, or I thought it was industrial for a second there. But this is all actually, whoops, I did not mean to actually have this as high density. I meant for this to be low density. So there we go, we got the low density because that's what Old Town's about. It's about, you know, not so fancy skyscrapers and whatnot. So there we go. I wonder how that halfway house is doing. Let's go ahead and we will check up on that in 3, 2, 1, 0. So, here we go. Got a lot of abandoned buildings. We do have to check our medical. Oh, here it is. Here we go. What is this? Customer service services. Oh boy. Now these people, there's no demand for residential just yet, and of course, if there was, it would kind of come through here. Oh boy, the new development is kind of starting to come along very well. So now that we are basically kind of coming up on, you know, completely changing up the Northern Territory, you know, completely just getting everything fixed up, you know, I want to figure out what to do about the districts. This is Newfoundland. And basically, I mean, this is not necessarily the Northern Territory as much as this spot is. Up here, starting with, you know, this strip right over here, past the aquarium, I would consider the Northern Territory. So if you guys can leave me suggestions as to what you would want this area to be, you know, maybe the Central and Northern Territories of Newfoundland to be, you know, just leave me a comment saying what you would think would be a good name for that. So that being said, we do have to get a medical center right around here. Here we are. I want to get it in a good spot. I really don't want to, you know, have it in a really, really bad spot. So we're gonna put it on the corner inside of the residential development, the skyscrapers and whatnot. Skyscraper development, or should I say Skydev? But either way, let's see about medical. Medical should be at an all-time max. Oh boy, our weekly income just dipped down pretty dang hard. So let's kind of dip our other services in a little bit. Maybe our unique buildings. The buses are okay for now. Oh boy, we just went from like negative 300 to 1,000, then down to 2,000 negative. Let's go ahead. We'll bring back down the stupid medical. So we should be good. There goes another donut van that has a full load of, you know, whatever it is that these donut vans have in them. You know, let's see what it's doing here. Who knows what is inside that van? You know, it could be an IED. You know, you could have military-grade explosives. Who knows what the hell you have in them? And it quickly unloaded in this, whatever the hell this is, a home improvement center. Yeah, home improvement. Who knows if that's really what the business is about? Are they about improving stuff, or are they about, you know, disimproving stuff? Yeah, I said it. Anyway, here we go. Let's see here. Alright, well this spot looks pretty dang good. I think this development looks pretty good right now. It's not super, you know, good looking, but, you know, it's something. Let's see if anyone did move into that halfway house over there. Anyone? Oh yeah, here it is. I was looking down here for some reason. No one has moved into the halfway house yet. This is currently the version of the modern halfway house. Oh my god. I am a part of a bunch of offensive groups on Facebook, and oh my god. Some of those guys, I'll tell you, they sit there and they say shit like, oh, white people smell like wet dog. And I'm like, dude, if that's the case and you've been hanging around the halfway house too fucking long. You know, it's insane that people actually believe that shit, because clearly if that's how you, if that's what you honestly believe, then clearly you've been living in a place that makes the ghetto look like a gated community. I mean, let's face it. Either way, let's see about maybe cleaning up some of this traffic, maybe giving these guys the right of way. We gotta figure out what to do with these guys, like seriously. They are sitting in one line, going all the way through here. City needs more power and water and fire and ice and snow and hail. This city needs a freaking nuke is what it needs. Kind of like New One Greatville, the original New One Greatville, if any of you were even here for that. Anyway, let's go ahead and, alright. So we got everything that we needed. Everyone seriously needs to calm down. They need to stop, like, abandoning ship right away. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, I know that they don't have their services, you know, right away. And, you know, they just want to feel loved and secure, but, you know, in a city like this city never sleeps. This shit is like the Purge, and, yeah. If you guys want to get caught up in it, then that's your own problem. Okay, here, let's get some of these buildings out of here, try to increase the land value. I'm pretty sure I just said value instead of value. Oh my god, I'm a complete mess. Either way, let's give these guys, maybe we'll give these guys the right of way. I'm so damn hung up on doing that, aren't I? You know, just stop sign for these guys. How's that sound? Give them a stop sign, and they have to stop, and yeah. Alright, so it seems like it's okay right here. Alrighty. So the Grand Mall, excuse me, is doing pretty dang well. Let's see, 30 visitors last weekend, 5 terrorists last week, 5 of them. You know, they're all plotting to, you know, they all have their international donut delivery vans spotting out the place. And yeah, who knows whatever it is that they're doing. You know, they could be up here, you know, they could be up on the rooftops right now. They could be just, you know, wearing those suicide vests, excuse me. Here we go. Let's see how the airport is actually doing, too. So the airport had 149 passengers serviced last week. That's not bad. These guys, however, oh my dear lord. But yeah, one of the things I meant to do at the start of this episode was actually build a an overpass for these guys here on this street. Give them an overpass so that way these guys can flow a little bit better. So, unfortunately, I did not get to that this episode. I do apologize. Definitely in the next episode, guys. Oh, I see a freaking donut van. Who knows what that guy was doing? But either way, we, for the sake of time, will cut it off here. And, yeah, we'll build these guys an overpass. We'll build a Jackson Street overpass for those guys in the next episode, just so that way we can get this traffic actually flowing. You know, I think that would look really nice, just an overpass for those guys. I mean, these guys are doing pretty dang good over here. I mean, a little backed up, but, you know, nothing bad. But either way, guys, let's go ahead and we will get ourselves a nice view. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.